Yo, this is your boy Oda coming to you with part 34 of the crochet basics, and today we're going to be learning the hexagon, and I'm really excited for this. So here we have the hexagon. The hexagon is very similar to the granny square, but it has some same variables and same stitches. So let's get to it. It's extremely fun, trust me. Here we go. So I'm going to be doing this one in green because it's a little bit better on the camera. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our slip knot, and then we're going to chain 5 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. So now in the first chain, you're going to make a slip stitch that will create a ring. Okay, cool. So now that you have your ring, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now we can go start our corners. Cool, let's move on. So in the ring, we're going to be making 2 double crochets. So 1 and 2. Okay, now we're going to stop and chain 2, 1, 2, and then in the same ring we're going to be doing 3 double crochets again. 1, 2, and 3. Great. After the 3rd double crochet, we're going to be making a chain 1 after this, okay? So chain 1, and then we're going to be working on another corner. So we're going to be doing 3 double crochets back into the ring. 1, 2, 3. Since we're doing a corner, we're going to chain 2. 1, 2, and then go right back into that ring with 3 double crochets again. 1, 2, and 3. Good, you're doing great. Okay, chain 1, and then we're going to go right back into that ring yet again with 3 double crochets, a chain 2, and 3 double crochets again. Okay, make sure you chain 1 after that 3rd double crochet. Great. In that first chain 3, we're going to be making a slip stitch to join these together. So remember, 1 slip stitch into that chain 3 of the first chain 3 we made. Okay, oops, lost my hook there. Let's try that again. There we go, your slip stitch, and you have your starter of your hexagon. And pull that little string in the middle to make it tight so the middle can tighten up. Great. I had to remember that a hexagon is 6 sides, so we're working towards it, so bear with me. Now we're moving on. We're going to do a slip stitch into the next stitch, and then a slip stitch into that chain 2 space right there. Okay, that chain 2 space that we made, we're going to do a slip stitch, and then after the slip stitch, we're going to be doing a chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and since we're working in a corner, we're going to be working 2 double crochets because your first chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So that's 1, 2, and then we're going to be chaining 2, 1, 2, and going right back into that chain 2 space with 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, and make sure that you chain 1. Great. So now we're going into another corner. So what we're going to do is yarn over and go in with 3 double crochets again. 1, 2, 3. Oops, missed it. 3. And then we're going to chain 2, and we're going to do 3 more double crochets into that chain space. 1, 2, and 3. Then remember, chain 1 at the end. Now we have 2 sides, so now we need to make 4 more sides. So 4 more sets. 3 double crochets into the next space. Then you're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and go right back into that chain 2 space again. 1, 2, and 3 double crochets, and then chain 1. And you're going to continue this all the way around until you get to the end. Okay? You're going to be doing the 3 more times. Oops, I was about to do a single crochet there. So we're going to show you one more time. So we're going into this space with 3 double crochets. And then we're doing a chain 2. And then 3 double crochets again into that space. And then at the end, we're going to chain 1 and keep on continuing. So we'll have 2 more sets to go. Great. So now that we're at the last space, we're going to do 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to go make a chain 2, 1 and 2, and go right back into that space with 3 more double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And the hard part is pretty much over. At the end of the third one, chain 1, and now we're going to join these together in the top of the first chain 3 you made. Okay, do 1 slip stitch into that top. Great. So now you see our hexagon is coming together. Okay, so you got your sides. Make sure you count your sides because it can be confusing. So to continue on, we're going to do a slip stitch into the next stitch, and then a slip stitch into the following chain 2 space, and then we're going to do a chain 3. And then since we're starting another round, we're going to be doing 2 double crochets into that chain 2 space, and then chaining 2, and then doing 3 double crochets into that chain 2 space. Remember, your chain 3 that you make at the beginning of the round counts as a double crochet. So this is 1, 2, and 3, and we got our side complete. And then we're going to chain 1, and now here is the difference. We're going to be working all the way around, but we have spaces that are not corners now since we've increased. So this space that's not a corner, we're going to be doing 3 double crochets and chaining 1. 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to chain 1. And then we're going to go into the next chain 2 space and start our corner sequence, which is 3, 2, 3. So we're going to go in with 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to chain our 2, 1, 2, and go in again with 3 double crochets again, 1, 2, and 3. Great. Okay, and chain 1. So we're in a non-corner space again. So we're going to be doing 3 double crochets and a chain 1. So 1, 2, 3 double crochets, and then chain 1, and then we're going into the next corner with our 3, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to keep on going around, and I'll see you at the end. So we're in our last non-corner, and we're going to be doing 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, and then a chain 1. And to finish it off, we're going to be doing a slip stitch into the chain 3 at the top of the first chain 3 that we made in the round, right there. Okay, and as you keep going along with this sequence, you're going to increase this thing. So to continue, you're going to slip stitch in the next stitch and slip stitch into that chain 2 space following, and then do a chain 3 and start the sequence all over again. And then there you go. Keep going around and around until your desired length. So this, my friends, is the hexagon. I'm looking forward to seeing your projects, and you know, as usual, follow for more. Have fun.